have we seen your last day in the UFC?
Right now, it kind of looks like it, with that interview. It looks like, they had the right to match, and they're going to, they just kind of said, we're not going to match that one. It definitely probably looks like it's going to be my last one. You never know in the future what it holds, but as of right now, it looks like we're going to be with Bellator. Now we have, another organization like Bellator, right on their heels, or going down even a different path and doing their own thing too. UFC will always have the big pay-per-views and whatnot, but Bellator is getting exciting right now, and they have some great opportunities and whatnot. And usually in any other sport, it's somewhere where you want to be, where the athlete wants to be, in free agency. Seeing what he's worth, having other organizations or entities bid on their services. And so for me, it was just the right time. 7-8 my last, or 7-1 in my last 8 fights, and just decided to fight it out. We got an offer from the UFC. We decided we were going to fight that fight out, see what we had out there, bet on ourselves. And last 2 fights had 2 stoppages, and went out there and tested the market. And we're looking for some different things for sure.
Well, first of all, a lot of respect to Mark Hunt. He's throughout the years, he's also a veteran. He's fought great champions. He's a K1 champion himself. Very tough opponent, very strong opponent. We faced each other before, back in 2008. And, a lot of respect to him. I can understand his frustration, because he did, in his previous number of fights, I think 2 or 3 fights, there was some incidents with PED usage. So I can understand his frustration. However, I don't know if his way, reaching out to the media and complaining all the time. Personally, I'm not a complain guy. Every time, when I have a setback, I fix it. And that could be back talk with the UFC. I don't know what his talk is going to be, but I'm not a complain guy. I don't complain to the media, because nothing's going to change. People are just laughing at you. And just, you become the negative Nancy, and people avoid you or laughing at you. So I'm not the complaint guy. And he chose this route maybe for a reason. I don't know why. And that's his freedom of choice. He's had some tough fights in his career, and he's a champion. But I don't know. I'm distancing myself from those kinds of acts.
Yeah, sure, whatever. I mean, I like to fight Jon Jones. I mean, that's what I've been trying to do since 2000. When did we fight? 15? It's been 2 years. That's all I've been wanting to do, is get another opportunity to fight him. So yeah, sure. If you want to give him a title shot, go ahead. That's fine. I think that As long as that man has his, his affairs in order, he'll be good to go. John and I have been scheduled to fight like 4 times. We've only fought once. I'll put it out there. John and I will not fight in a co-main event to anyone but Conor McGregor. It's the only way that makes sense, right? I said after I lost to him the first time, and we were supposed to fight in April, I said, give me the 2 toughest guys this division has to offer. At that time, it was Gustafsson and Rumble. I'll beat them so that I can get back to this guy. I did it in a year. And I was ready to fight in April, and then got the injury, and then, everything that happened in July didn't allow for us to fight. So I fought Anderson. So I'm like, just get me back to where I need to be inside the octagon against Jones. That's really what it all leads to. Now, and truth is, now it's about my legacy too. Title defenses, wins with being the champion. That all matters to me. So it's all part of the journey. But at the end of the day, I do want to get back to Jones.
You want to know why a big male kangaroo like Roger is so ripped?
Everybody's on steroids.